lot of people living above their means. I don't care what class you are, your class has been readjusted.
Yeah.
And if it's been readjusted, that means your finance has to readjust, your mind has to readjust. The things that you're doing, the things that you pay for, the luxuries, just the things that you do have to be all changed. Are you really middle class? Or are you poor, living above your means? I've lived it. You've lived it.
Yeah.
You're gonna do your thing. I'm gonna do my thing. But we're just gonna have a laugh with this, but at the same time, take it seriously.
There's been a blindness of what's luxury and what's necessity. People have got it mixed up, confused. It's a thin line between the two at the moment when it shouldn't be, really. And we're not saying there's nothing wrong with having luxuries, but you've got to choose your poisons. It's got to be strategic. You got to choose what your poisons are, what you're gonna do.
You got to be strategic.
Yeah, and everybody's been living a lie. Their lifestyle has been a lie. They've been living the wrong lifestyle. You know, with the boom and bust era, the last boom era, boy, it was a bit ridiculous, and people got used to a lifestyle that they shouldn't have had, that shouldn't have been theirs.
I think people have been on heroin. I'm not saying they've been injecting, but they've been injecting in their mind. That TV's been injecting in their mind and making them go wrong. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not on it. But anyway, let's get into some bits and poignant things. I have no shame. I'm going to say things about myself and things I know people have lived all around me. I don't care about it. I'm going to say it. I hope you enjoy it. Don't live above your needs.
Don't do it.
All of a sudden, from nowhere, you're living the life of a celebrity. You know you never worked for it. So how did you get it? Just because you can pay for it? Just because you can pay for it doesn't mean you can afford it. Now people are going to learn what not being able to afford it actually means. It's going to burn. I've been burned, we all been burned. Nobody's laughing at nobody, but I'm laughing at myself right now. But I'm saying you have to learn it so you don't go there again. Or some people will get burned forever. But that's their problem. That's not what you're here for watching this video. That's not you. Don't make it be you.
That's living above your means. You know, we all like to go to the cinema here and then, but going every week? Have you seen how much the cinema prices are? Do you not have TV or the internet or whatever? Well, I shouldn't say illegal DVD, Chinaman, but anyway. But yeah, you can't be going every week. Do you think 50 years ago, the theatre, did people go every week? Did everyone go every week? It was just the richer people that went. And now everybody's doing them sort of things. It is living above your means.
Yeah. Women, I'm back on the women again. You got your nails done, you got your hairstyle, you got your weave. Black girls with weave, white girls with weave. Everybody's got damn weave now. It's a global thing. Models, rich women, wealthy women did these things. Now you're doing them every other week, when you want to go out, you might do a specialist one just for that weekend. You might look, you got the red shoes and the red outfit, so you're going to do a special. No, rich women did these things. How are you going to keep it up? But girls, I still do want to see you looking good.
Holidays now. You could say, go on holiday once a year, maybe twice a year. But even that is a luxury compared to how people used to live in the past. But I'm hearing people going 3, maybe 4 times a year. And I'm not just talking about Europe or Spain or somewhere or they're going Butlins or nothing. I'm talking about they're going across Atlantic, when they can't even afford it. You're living above your means.
Another thing that I'd never seen before, but I've seen it in the last decade, is kids that go to colleges, but you're ballers in clubs as well. How did you become a baller? We know you're a student and you live in the student things. How did you become a baller all of a sudden? Because you put on something, or you put on an item of clothing, or you had a chain, or you're a student. We know you don't drive. We know you're on a budget. We know you took government money to subsidize because you couldn't pay for it.
That loan was supposed to last you 3 months, not 1 night.
You're spending government money. It's benefit money, fool. Take it in. We know it's gonna burn some people out there. You're living above your means. Brand name clothing. This has got old school now, I've seen it come. I've seen it go. Before Gucci even hit the urban ground 20 years ago, people weren't wearing Gucci. That was something the people up there did. It didn't come down here. Louis Vuitton and all these crazy names with some of the. Hey, I got 1 or 2 pieces, but I have the little pieces I can afford. You see, people all swagged out in it. Completely. Are you crazy? You can't afford it. And watch what happens. Like if you've been around enough, yeah, you're a youngster or a mid-ranger, you'll see that this fashion just goes round and round in circles. Even the same stuff. They regurgitate it and try and sell it back to you like it's new. Don't be a fool for it.
And you know what? Just because you may be working in the city doesn't mean you need to live a banker's lifestyle. You're working in a call center, but you live in a banker's lifestyle. You're going for champagne lunches,
Pretty suits.
you just live in the lifestyle that isn't made for you, not for your job, not for your class bracket. You're living above your means.
Just because you have that suit on or you have that swag that you've bought doesn't mean that you're it. And lots of people know this. And they what's the word? You're a chav. A chav. That's it. Yeah, you're a chav. Even though that could be an old word right now, you're a chav. They're saying that you're not used to having what you have, and that's why you're so sort of half bashy and you don't know which. You don't have the class in the Gucci or the Louis Vuitton. The way that you buy those specific pieces, you know, certain types of people, they wouldn't wear that sort of stuff, you know. This wasn't for you in the first place.
If you spent your month's salary on a night out, buying the table, having the drinks, you can't afford it. Living above your means,
Yeah,
mate.
playing you got swag, playing you got. This doesn't mean anything. This doesn't mean anything. It's just drink.
It's
It goes
just
in your.
drink.
It goes in your system and it goes out. Enjoy it while you can. And in my day, I'm older than my friend, as you know. If I would have known that one of these could get you girls like that, how? Like, so if it's a bottle of Grey Goose or it's a medium, it's a Moet, it's a 50, it's a 60, it's a Cristal, it's crazy. My gosh, what's going on? This is mad when you think you can stand up in a club with bottles. Have you tasted half of the drinks that you're actually buying? There's drinks that are cheaper, that are nicer. And I'm not saying that because I'm cheap. I'm saying that because it's the truth.
You may be a fan of something, but that doesn't mean that you have to buy all the merchandise, buy the football kit, buy the computer game or something, buy the limited edition action figure or whatever. I'm coming for you geeks now. You know they cost more than even your standard clothing and whatever. Yeah, okay, you want to support the team, but why are you supporting the team? What are they doing for you? Is it to make you feel happy that they won on the weekend, or to make you feel sad that they lost? Really?
Do they appreciate you? Do they?
Do they really
Do they
appreciate
appreciate you?
And what are you funding? You're funding what? Their wages? How much money do they get?
You're living above your means.
Stop it. I just say live the lifestyle that you can afford and work for a higher lifestyle so that you can afford them luxuries you want. And we're not saying never go on holiday or never buy nice drinks that taste good or whatever. But to be doing it all the time, you got to prioritize, you got to be smart with your money, and sometimes you are going to have to cut that stuff out so you can move forward, so that you can have the lifestyle you want.
Listen, my message to you is make sure that your life cycle's taken care of first. That's what it's about, life cycle. It's all about life cycle. It's not. I know we had a little bit of a laugh earlier, but it's about your life cycle. We're just trying to make sure you get the message clearly. Spend your money on your life cycle and then your luxuries or your poisons after. Now,
Yeah.
what do you say? I say that.
I agree with that.
High
Tap
five.
hands.
Hopefully the message was clear for you. Don't take things too serious.
Stop living above your means.
Exactly. He said it. See ya!